Hey everyone, it's me, Ultimate Gamer Freak, /UGF, and welcome back to what's going to be the series finale of Grizzly River Run. This is actually the second time I'm recording this. The first time my computer actually crashed in the middle. No idea what happened. But anyway, also, I don't have a face cam just because, you know, series finales, I want to show off the whole entire ride. So that's what we're going to be doing. So anyway, this is going to be multiple recording sessions in one because I decided instead of having what I think would be probably around 4 episodes of me just building terrain, which would be boring, I would just do it all in one episode. Super fast speed, so it all is within a digestible time. But let's just jump straight into it and hopefully you enjoy the video. In 3, 2, 1, time lapse begin. Like,
No. Again.
Alright, so, what I'm gonna do, just because, the rest of this is really just guesswork, and adjusting, and this is already gonna be quite a long video, just so you know, that's the bear head. It is a little bit goofy looking, I do realize that's Roblox, but everything else is just gonna be adjusting, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to skip the rest of, like, the forming of the mountain. I'll jump back after I'm done with that, in which we will still have some stuff to do, but I will give a look around just to show you guys what it looks like, but then we gotta also, like, form the surrounding areas just to make it look nice. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do, just so you guys don't have to sit through the rest of it, because all of it is literally, if you're going to recreate this, just have at it. Just do what you think looks good, because honestly, the rest of this really isn't going to be accurate. So yeah, I will see you in a second. Alright, and welcome back. I have completed the mountain and, and putting trees and stuff on the mountain. I will actually go over that in a little bit. But first we gotta finish this off, or whatever. The ride's actually right now closed, and over here is the reason why. Super excited. So ride is closed to player-controlled characters due to grand opening happening within this play session. So yeah, we are really close. We only have 2 spots that I'm going to need to, build, and that's this area and this area. So, let's just jump straight into, let's just jump straight into finishing this off, which I am super excited about. Entering back into the time-lapse. First off, I'm gonna
3, 2, 1.
There we go. Alright, and welcome back. I can't believe this one's done now as well. It's weird to think about. It really is. Like, not as bad, but I pretty much am having the same feeling that I had when I completed the Tower of Terror. Which was, like, satisfactory, but also, like, you know, like, I feel like I lost a meaning to do something. But yeah, but finally, the Grizzly River Run ride is complete. It's weird to think about. I'm actually going to hop on over to a different world real quick, where I will show off what I built for the mountain, or just in general. Like, I'll go over the build in the other world, and so I'll give me some time to do that. So we'll be back in this world after I'm done doing that for the final test, and then to open it up. So yeah. Alright, and welcome to my private server. Yeah, I did buy a private server, but this is honestly a lot of help to have a private server. Multiple things, though, as well. One, my park actually loads faster on a private server, which makes sense, because my park has a lot of assets. And so, it takes a while to load, and it tends to be pretty heavy on some people's computers. But also, I get the ability to do stuff like this. So now, it is permanently daytime. That sun is going to be there for rest of eternity as long as I'm on the server. But the more important one is alright, so now I have just activated free cam for me, which I can activate right now. So this is what I'm going to use to actually explore the area and talk about what I've done. So first, let's actually focus on the ride itself. So I did a lot of building off camera, and I built up the mountain. No, I definitely would say it's not a perfect mountain. One of the things is I wanted to make sure there's space back here, so I definitely did have kind of a steep end right there, but. And of course we have this area, which is the end of the park, edge of the park. But yeah, I did a lot of this off camera. We have, of course, like a forest up here. We also have the infamous bear head, which it's a little bit derpy, but honestly, it's kind of just like a Roblox derp. But it's not exactly a bad bear head. So one thing to note, if you are planning on doing this, unless you already have, but if you haven't, but you're planning on, something to keep in mind is just how much room this takes. And this is going to be something I'm going to be readjusting. We're going to go into Eureka Mountain. You have all this free space if you decide to make it hollow, which honestly is the best decision to do. So you have all this free space, which honestly, I'm pretty sure I can fit basically every ride into here. And that's what I'm going to be doing, is actually moving all those rides out there, except for the few of them, into here. Just so I actually have a bit more room to actually, like, make nicer. But yeah, but you have all this room. You can build the rides in here. You know, maybe even before you start building, you set the area in which the mountain's going to be, which will take, of course, measurements, but you can get rough estimates. And then what I would do is, yeah, looking at this, if you are able to get like rough estimates of how big this area is, do that minus a bit. That way, just in case your estimate's off, you're still at least most likely inside the area. But yeah, this is giant area. and I'm going to be utilizing that. So along with that, we have this area out here, which is definitely a bit of more like, and you're going to see me build this, but at the time that this has been done, this area and that area over there, over yonder, haven't been built yet, but they're about to be. So I guess it's kind of like a preview of what's to come. But yeah, but this area right here is all going to be different next time you see this world. And that's even if you see this world again. I probably will. But there's a bit of worry because I'm not 100% sure if there is a ride that I can recreate that can fit within this area. I bet there is, but if you have suggestions for a ride, leave them in the comment section. Now that that's back up and running. But yeah. Can't help but notice that the music's not changing. I need to update those statues. Something went wrong with one of my shirts and it's gone now. It sucks. But anyway, but yeah. But advantages of a private server are great. But yeah, so so I'm just gonna jump straight back into the server I was already on. So you, oh wait, were those already built? Those might have already been built, actually. I don't know. I'm being a little bit stupid, to be honest. But anyway, I'm gonna hop back onto that other server, or whatever, like, you know, I'm gonna jump back to the previous recording so we can finish off opening up Grizzly River Run to the world and stuff. So yeah. This was a great project, but I'm just gonna jump straight back into the old one. Alright, see you there. Alright, and welcome back to this world. Super excited. Super excited. This has been a long while in the making. I always joke that this took 11 hours. In all reality, that Tower Type probably took more like 24 hours. Because this took about 11 hours. But yeah, but let's get into the test. So, of course, first things first, we're going to have to walk through the queue. We're going to do this in first person. We're just going to jump over this and walk through the queue. So for this area, there's a jukebox. I have no idea what song to put in the jukebox. I'm not 100% sure what genre of music plays at Grizzly Peaks Airfield. It's like a mixture of like country and folk and guitar. I really don't know what genre it is. And so, yeah, if you have like any songs that you feel would fit, leave them in the comments. As long as they are in the Roblox catalog. Alright. Moving on from here. We got a nice view of the mountain. This actually was kind of unexpected. I actually didn't I didn't really build this area up with the mountain idea, but this actually looks very pretty. Oh, it looks like we're going to be riding this at night too, which actually I think I kind of prefer with the things all lit up and stuff. And look how pretty that area looks. Alright. Alright, so now we're entering the queue. I gotta do this. Hop on in. And we're gonna test. And we're gonna reclose. And yeah, so this ride is about, it's just under 5 minutes. When I looked at how long this ride is, it's 4.8 minutes. So I'm gonna assume that's around 4 minutes and 45 seconds ish. Maybe more like 4 minutes and 48 seconds. A pretty decently long ride. That's the first time I actually ever seen anyone go up there. I don't know how long the ride in real life is, but I believe it's somewhere close to that time. So I do have to give myself a round of applause for actually getting the timing right, or whatever, or getting like close to the amount of time it takes. Uh, yeah. Um, but with this series finally coming to a close, the Grizzly River Run Recreation series finally coming to a close, this is gonna open up the next series, um, which I'm excited to do. I guess this will be the announcement. The next Theme Park Tycoon 2 series is going to be building a theme park without making money off of the rides. Which, if you play this game, you know that's going to be your main source of income. So, this will be an interesting challenge. Now I'm just going to be quiet to let you guys enjoy the rest of the ride. Not that sounds really actually important, I guess. Yeah, this has been definitely a pleasure to do. Uh, I do have the weird problem where I get really nervous when I'm recording these. I don't know why, but I do. That's a cool effect. I want to get that to work inside the cave. Not really too sure why it's not. So it's becoming daytime now. Honestly, I can't remember. I do. I get the feeling that this ride is literally about the length of the day-night cycle. Like I don't mean like the full length. I mean like the night cycle. So the time it's night or the time it's day. Like I think it's about the length of a whole entire day, a whole entire like sunlight day, whatever. Or I guess nighttime would be better to use. It's about the length of a whole entire night. Maybe even a little bit longer. If it is, then yeah. And there we go. That's the whole entire ride. So you know what we gotta do now? We gotta open this right up. Oh, that area needs to be that area might just be always blocked off like that. I do want to make this a one-way door. Or not really a door, but right here. We're gonna pick appearance from object. That's actually rather fitting for this area. Alright, I'm gonna leave this area. Do I actually want to do that? I'll do it. Alright. We should have this area roped off. What I'm gonna do is, before we open up the bridge, I'm gonna rope off the entrance in the mountain pass because that area is actually not done yet. Which you already actually heard, so I let all this area be walkable, but the mountain is blocked off itself. So there'll be no entry in through here, not yet. That gives me the ability to open up this area now. I will leave hedgerows there, just because that's a little bit more fitting. Alright, and last thing last before we end off this brilliant adventure. Open. So Grizzly River Run is now opened. I'm actually going to turn this down to 26 just to be safe. I'm pretty sure these rides usually go for 28. But sometimes they could go for 32. I'm not 100% sure. I'm also not 100% sure if length of track can change the price. Really? Yeah, but Grizzly River Run's now complete. Glad to see that this area is populated. I do need to change the pricing, don't I? Set all. Set all. Set all. Set all. So now those should be perfectly priced. Yeah, I forgot to do that. It's a bit of a journey for them. But, you know, the queues in real life, they're a bit of a journey as well. But I'm excited to see whether or not they find this to be worth it. But, okay, this is actually something I wanted to look at before I leave. I actually really like the look of this area. Anyway, but yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it off for today then. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It's a long one for me. Hopefully not unusually long for you guys. I'm gonna try to make it as, not long as possible. But is he saying it's too expensive? Yeah, alright. We'll lower that down to 22 then. But really. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please do consider hitting that like button. And also, if you're new to the channel, if you've been here before, but that subscribe button is still red, please do consider clicking it and also ringing that notification bell so you can get notified the next time I upload. I would like to once again thank you guys for watching. This has been a pleasure to do, but it's also nice to no longer be doing this. But yeah, once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out. What to build next? I have no idea.